So I said I wasn't going to really make any Trove videos unless they actually added something of significance, and I guess we can consider this something of significance. This is the public test server, by the way. So I'm gonna look at these rings. I guess if I had to describe these, I would kind of say that they're like little class gem abilities, I guess. So I haven't seen any of these in action. I've only read the I read the description. That's pretty much it. But yeah, this video is basically just going to be me reacting to them, and pretty much it's going to be like, oh, that's cool, that's cool, oh, that wasn't as cool. Pretty much that's going to be the video, I guess. But the reason why I'm on the Candy Barb is because he's the class I was on, because my recent video, if you saw it, was just me being a Beyblade. Because I came on this yesterday and I saw the Candy Barb one, which is Spin to Win, which honestly, just by reading the the descriptions, this one kind of seems like it's the most useful one, honestly. But yeah, it pretty much just makes Candy Barb a Beyblade. He moves faster, and I believe it's like half the energy to actually spin, which is pretty nice. I guess if there was anything that I had to put my input on, I guess, it's the fact that the spin animation is not continuous. So there's a brief period where you're just not hitting anything. I would kind of like it if they went the extra mile to make it a continuous spin animation, assuming that they can actually do that, or they will even bother to do that. Also, I kind of think rather than you see how the energy is kind of like abruptly falling down, you know, it kind of looks pretty weird. What I think they should do, this is just me throwing thoughts out there, by the way, is make it like the Tomb Raider, where your energy kind of goes down slowly, but you know, your energy goes down slowly, you hold right click, energy goes down slowly, right? And it's a continuous spin, and as long as you have energy, you just spin. If that made any sense to anyone, then GG, you understood gibberish, I guess. By the way, when this goes on to live, I would assume it's not going to, like, these aren't going to be rings. It's probably just going to be like some mumbo jumbo weird way to actually get these. But the next one we have is that's not Neon Ninja, is the Neon Ninja Float Like a Butterfly. So the only thing that I know about this update, other than this, like other than the abilities, is that they did change Neon Ninja to where his right click gives him a shuriken, I believe. Oh yeah, not shuriken, it gives him a charge, as you can see. So it makes him a fair bit better, I guess. Well, it honestly does, but I still don't really like Neon Ninja just because I don't care about the playstyle. But anyway, so this one is after you use your ultimate, you basically float like a butterfly. So let me quickly do this. Let's see, get down, and then just press 2. And as you can see, we float like a butterfly. I'm not really sure what the implications would be on this, honestly. Like, it kind of seems weird, but I don't know. It's cool that they're experimenting with stuff and, you know, adding abilities and whatnot. The next one is for the Shadow Hunter, where it is the tactical shot. So using a fully charged ready arrow increases your damage temporarily. I'm not sure how much it increases it by, but yeah, you use a radiant arrow and then you shoot stuff and you do damage for how much did it say? Oh, it just says temporarily. Yeah, probably a few seconds. I honestly don't know. But let me go to an enemy. I don't have gear on or gems, but can I even notice a difference? Like if I just shoot this guy. Let's see. Well, it's not really, like, I don't have any gems on, so you're not going to see it. But yeah, it's just an increase of damage, so I guess that's kind of cool. but at the same time, it's not gonna really help him at all. Shadowhunter just needs a rework in general. You know, this ability is not doing anything for him, honestly. Next one we have is the Claw Master. So creates a shield when you are at low health. So let's go to, let me go to U10. Or I can't go to U10. Let's just stay here, I guess. And will you kill me? Yeah, so I guess this is like this is a shield, as you saw. It absorbs damage for a little bit. It wasn't like the best thing ever. But again, you're gonna hear me say this a lot. It's just cool that they're actually doing these and, you know, adding stuff to the game. Boomeranger has the blast bow, which triggers an explosion on each bow attack, which pretty much gives him AoE, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, it's like AoE, but for some reason it does insane block damage. I didn't know that it did that. But yeah, it seems pretty weird. I'm not sure how much AoE damage the shots actually do. Can't seem to find any more enemies to... Oh, here we go. I mean, there are 2 sets of damage, I guess, but the lag is so immense that it's not registering. But yeah, he does have AoE now, which I guess is cool. But melee, I believe, is still just way better. But you know what? It's cool. It's a nice little thing for the boomer. The next one is the Tomb Raiser called Ghost More, and it reduces the energy drain from Ghost Form. I don't know why it's called Ghost Form. I'm pretty sure it's just called Banshee's Boon. Yeah, it says drain from Ghost Form. Oh well. But yeah, it reduces the Banshee's. Do I not have my? No, I don't. It drains it reduces Banshee's Boon. So this is it with the ring. And then without the ring, the game is really laggy, by the way. So this is it without it, which is pretty quick, but honestly, it's like, this doesn't feel like an ability, and it feels like a rework that, it feels like part of the rework that they never added. You know, it feels like something they were going to add to the Tomb Raiser as part of the rework, and they never did it. And they're like, hey, we have something from the rework that we were going to add to the Tomb Raiser, but we didn't actually add it. Let's use it as an ability. And that's kind of what this feels like. Like, it's noticeable. It's a noticeable decrease. Like, you get Banshee's Boon. You get to use it more, but I don't know. It just kind of feels weird. Like, more on the lazy side, I guess. Next, we have the Pirate Captain, all hands on deck, and using Man of War, which is the ultimate, will now summon a Pirate Cannoneer as well. And let me go ahead and see this. So I'm just going to, let me get my ultimate, let me throw down this, and it should, yeah, okay, it spawns this guy, which, oh, he actually, no, okay, never mind. I was going to say he has damage numbers, but I think the cannon was doing that. Doesn't really seem like it's that good, honestly. This is not really flat terrain, so it's kind of hard, and I'm really weak, obviously. So I don't know if the health of the Cannoneer scales on your health or what happens, but doesn't seem to be that good. But hey, this is what happens when you are weak and have no gems, I guess. Next one is the Gunslinger stunning ammo. While charge shots, or your charge shot attacks have a chance to stun. I don't know what the stun chance actually is, but let me see if we can actually stun this guy. Did not get stunned. I would assume your ultimate also counts. Okay, yeah, there is the stun. That was actually pretty decent. Let me see. Well, I'm killing these guys too quickly. I don't know if there's like an internal cooldown or not. Okay, it does count. But I don't know if there's like an internal cooldown. If one enemy gets stunned, does it activate a cooldown where nothing else can get stunned? Like in a group scenario where you don't want to only stun one thing. But hopefully it's not like that. It probably is. But I don't know. The stun is like, dude, I honestly don't know. I don't have good opinions on these. They're kind of like, again, it's cool that they're being added. That's all I'll say. Last one that we have here is the Bard Crystal Teleport. So it says when using Crystal Pop, when using Crystal Pop, teleport to your singing crystal's location. Okay. So basically, when you use your one ability and press it again, it teleports to you, like it teleports you to it. I'm not really sure where this would be useful. It seems more like a gimmicky type thing than actual practicality. Maybe in like very specific instances you can like find a use for it, but it doesn't seem to. Let me see, is there no AoE anymore? Yeah, okay, so it completely gets rid of the AoE, which I kind of think is dumb. That if anything, this nerfs the Bard, because the one ability actually did decent damage against things like Cursed Skulls, where you could just explode the star or whatever and just kill stuff. But if you're using this, you can't do that anymore. And like I said, this just seems like a weird gimmick with not really any use to it. But I don't know, that's just me. Like, I like the Bard, but this ability kind of just doesn't really seem that good. Like, I guess it's to like get away from stuff. Like if something's attacking you from right here, you just like teleport to it and to get away. But honestly, that still kind of seems weird. So there's no more abilities, so I guess that's just going to be the end of the video. Like I said, this wasn't some like in-depth thing or anything. It was just me kind of reacting to these abilities just because why not? So if you enjoyed the video, a like would be appreciated. Although you don't have to, obviously it's your decision and whatnot. And I am out.